Pastor Ogweze Venetius Chinyerugo, district pastor at Deeper Life Bible Church in Nnewi, Anambra State, has resigned from his pastoral role, saying that he is unhappy and concerned about the church's leadership stance on politics. He claimed that his decision was prompted by a viral video featuring the church's General Superintendent, Dr. W.F. Kumuyi, expressing support for President Bola Tinubu's government, which Chinyerugo believed had brought hardship to Nigerians. Pastor Chinyerugo wrote an open letter to Pastor Kumuyi explaining his plight. In his words, "I write this note with great burden, bearing in mind its far-reaching spiritual implications. I feel that our Father in the Lord and our General Superintendent, Dr. W.F. Kumuyi, have made a costly mistake, and there is no way for me to effectively convey my mind to him than resigning as the pastor of the above district, effective from today, the 23rd of August 2023. My decision was taken after watching the video, which I forwarded to you, where he advised Nigerians to support the government and the ministers because, according to him, they will perform, especially going by their antecedents." Chinyerugo, who had been a devoted member of the church since his conversion to Christianity, expressed his deep disappointment and disagreement with the church leadership's involvement in politics. He emphasized that Dr. Kumuyi had previously upheld a stance of refraining from political matters and had, by example, encouraged members to focus on the kingdom's business. In his words, "God has so graciously used the pastor to mold my Christian life, and of course the life of many others. He has also, by his words and conduct, taught us to mind the kingdom business and to refrain from dabbling into political matters. He had exemplified this teaching for several decades by steering clear of political controversies until lately." He pointed out past instances, including Dr. Kumuyi's visit to then-President Muhammadu Buhari in 2019, which had raised concerns among Nigerians. Chinyerugo said that Pastor Kumuyi's recent endorsement of the current administration contradicted the principles he had preached for decades. He questioned the moral basis for the administration's purported fight against corruption and questioned whether Dr. Kumuyi was aware of the records of certain ministers. Chinyerugo's resignation stemmed from his belief that as a member of the church, he should hold its leadership accountable, just as he had criticized members of other denominations for not doing the same. Chinyerugo acknowledged that his resignation might invite criticism, but he felt compelled to do what he believed was right. He expressed concern that the comments in the social media space were accurate and that Dr. Kumuyi's statements had provided ammunition to the church's critics. He concluded his letter by reiterating his hope that Dr. Kumuyi would reconsider his stance or address the concerns raised by the church members. Chinyerugo emphasized the importance of supporting leaders who met the criteria of righteousness and godliness, and he suggested that prayer should follow all other necessary actions.